10 on a scale of 1 to 10. Very high. I'm glad we showed it twice to try and capture that difficulty. Here's Cade again. So, pass outside to Asar Thompson. Squares up and turns and fires. It won't fall over Chris Middleton. And up come the Wizards to forecourt. That's Alex Sarr, the second pick in the 24 draft. That's a pocket picking. JD to the rim for a jam. And the Pistons are up 4-0. Nice job of moving his feet but keeping his hands active. And when the ball presented, he was able to knock it in the direction of the Pistons. Oh, then he's up. Oh, Middleton has had an excellent career, including the championship season. For the Milwaukee Bucks, this is from the lane. Chris, you remember, was a second-round pick by the Pistons. Way back when Duncan Robinson misses from distance. Sharp boards it and brings it to forecourt, still has it. Gives it up to Middleton. Thought about the shot now. He is hit on the arm by Cade to go through with the shot and get the call. Here, Chris Middleton and his year with the Pistons. You remember they have another young man who's a rookie right along with them named Kim English. You remember English? I do. Well, English is the head coach at Providence University. That's a big job. That's a big job. Good for him. Yes, indeed. Come on. Chris Middleton, a three-time All-Star, the 21 champ of Milwaukee, averaging almost 70 in his career, shooting 46%, 39% from three, and 88% from the free throw line. Impressive. Always could shoot it, yeah. Oh, yeah. And a heady player on the release. Watton. Quality guy. So there he's another. So he got all three on the foul. There's 4-3 Pistons. Cade using a Jalen Duren screen in backcourt. Lobs it down to JD. And he touched it up at the end. Big smile for Jalen Duren. And the Pistons are up 6-3. Cade should say thank you because that wasn't a perfect pass. You're right. Drive into the rack is McCollum. Oh, and he's able to score it. Tobias against Middleton. Where? Now Tobias checked by Middleton. Okay. One the lane. To Cade. Steps back. Long on goes. Cross nothing but net. Wow. Had it all the way. We were right behind him. Right now he deals, and it looks like he can do whatever he wants when he wants. Exactly. Trying to get to the basket and getting it to go is key. Right for Sarr. What a block by Asar Thompson. Asar blocks Sarr. But finally a whistle blows. It's on Jalen. Thing with it, though, was Sarr. And he'll get free throws. I said the second pick in the draft in 24 from France. First team all-rookie. Had more than 103, more than 100 blocks. 55. Airplane. And a bunch of assists. What that? Average 2.4 assists for Brian Keefe, second-year head coach of the Wizards. Free throws go. It's 11-9 Pistons. Lobbed inside, Cade to JD for another jam. I think on that play you got a chance to see Cade occupying other defenders. Sarr's total attention was on Cade Cunningham and not on the guy he was supposed to be guarding and dunked in Jalen Duren. Pistons are making some magic out there on both ends of the floor. A fast break after a forced turnover. Brian Keefe will take a timeout. 1 at 5 points. Gus Sherrington was helped to the locker room. A little bit of pressure on that 1 foot. Meantime, John George, up-and-coming young player, gets to the paint and drains the deuce, so it's now 15-11. I like that move by George. He showed strength getting the defense off of him, creating his own separation. Wizards get a stop. Sar blocked Jalen Duren. Oh, that's not game time. Ball the hell. Good now. 2 out. Ball flop. A jumper would notice that. Beat those knees, you get up, right? Yes, sir. Pistons inside a JD. Reverse no. But a foul. Hey, there's Murat Kogan. I don't mean pump. Bruno with trust rush. Tail-all's in on Alex Sarr. Yeah, Jalen Duren is busy because every time Sarr goes to help, he finds some type of gap and opening, and he's getting the ball a lot. Fans, lock in your 25-26 Pistons memberships before the season starts. Secure access to every game and unlock exclusive benefits like merchandise discounts. Playoff priority pricing and access our Meet the Team event. Visit Pistons.com/membership to secure yours today. Hey, what game? Here's JP Bickerstaff, who orchestrated one of the great turnarounds in NBA history last year. Faith. That's our from 14 to 44. So that team with the 82-game schedule, the triple, the win total. And a great first-round series against the Knicks, George. They could have won, maybe, with Isaiah Stewart. But he led in the fourth quarter of every one of those games. Yeah. Pistons in a hurry up to Jalen Duren, man, as he hopped to a great start. That's 10 already for JD. Sarr on top against him. Whips a pass. Inside. McCollum against Karis LeVert. Missing from the perimeter was their rookie, Frank Johnson. A good one. Rookie from Texas. They checked in when Bob Carrington was hurt. Foul called on Trey Johnson. By the way, he was a 6th pick in the draft. He is the ones out of Texas. It's in second. 6:37 to play here in the first. Pistons 19, Washington 11. Karis LeVert bounces. And Cade takes a hit. The hard-charging Keyshawn George. Can you sense the aggressiveness and intensity of that matchup? Cade Cunningham, Keyshawn George, sort of magnifying right now. And when your guy, even if you're only a second-year guy, then your guy's an all-star and he's on a roll, yeah? You're afraid you're going to get embarrassed any minute. Get up on him and get on him now. What? Isaiah Stewart to the ball game. Karis LeVert puts it on the deck. Stopped on the baseline, ran out of real estate. His pass, picked off by Johnson, swatted by Cade, but a block. Corey Kispert had it inside, he lost it. Topside it goes to Keyshawn George. To the corner, and Trey Johnson misses. Hey, I foul. That's the ball. Let's see a nice block. First of all, this should have been a pass. But since it wasn't, Cade says, I'll take that. Goes from the baseline. Fingertip on it for Isaiah Stewart. Cade spins to the paint. Now he's going to be off the rim. To Chris Middleton. Trey Johnson hit Cade with a pass. Pick up the ball. Bounce. Paul kickball. Come on. Probably Trey Johnson gives it back to Keyshawn George against Duncan Robinson. Chris Middleton to the basket, cutting Sarr. Lost the handle. On the run is Cade. It is deep to Stu for a stop. Stu. And the Wizards need a timeout. The Pistons entertaining the home crowd. Listen, early. You want Jade Ivey to be 100%. Absolutely. His game, relies on that. Being quick with finesse. Up and down the floor. Needs to be healthy. One of the fastest players in the NBA, if not the fastest. First up, Jalen Duren shovels to Cade. You'll rise and fire. It's in and out. Oh, hey. Once in a while, there's an in and out shot even for a great shooter. Sarr with a rebound. Corey Kispert with a basketball. Kispert to the paint. Hooks on the run, and it's in and out. Yeah. Outside it goes to Chris Middleton, and that's around and off. A snake-bit possession so far for the Wizards, but they'll keep the basketball. Tobias is coming back. So is Asar Thompson. Cade's going to rest. So is Jalen Duren. 10 points, 3 boards in 7 minutes for Jalen. Heck of a start. Interesting thing, Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart out there at the same time. Something we might see more of during the hour, even, perhaps. You never know. Sometimes you learn these things in the preseason. From the corner, launching and missing is Keaton George. Asar Thompson, the forecourt. Isaiah Stewart for 3, off iron. Rebound of the rookie Trey Johnson. Johnson from the lane, forces and misses at his own rebound. Lost it. Asar to Tobias. A lob to Ron Holland. He brought it down but couldn't shoot it. Pistons will keep it, however. Asar spinning. Dishing to Stu. Stu in the paint. Baby hook swatted away by Sar. That could have been on the way down. Here's Middleton. Just stop and fire and miss it. Karis LeVert quickly to forecourt. LeVert topside to Asar Thompson. Ron Holland called for a walk as he started his drive. Rod Kogan made the call. We're down to 3:19 to play in the first. Accepted. Karis LeVert comes out. Dennis Jenkins checks in. Detroit, Oh, so, no. Marvin Bagley, holding me. One-time Piston on the court for the Wizards. It's a pretty nice preseason. Although, Corey Kispert against Asar. Okay. Inside for Bagley. Spinning hook, no. Follow-up flush, yes. For Keyshawn George. And now it's 21-13. And that's 1 foot. Whoa. Dennis Jenkins for the basketball. Inside for Tobias, batted away. Wizards go deep. Get a hoop and a foul called. Champagny with the score. That's it, Joe. Allen sorts out some. 3-point trip for Justin Champagny. Undrafted fourth-year guy from TIFF. Found himself a nice NBA niche in his early seasons. Isaiah Stewart. Hands to Holland now to Dennis Jenkins. Pocket 5, baseline gun goes for Dennis Jenkins. You can't shoot it, he get there and he grained it. 23-16 Pistons. C.J. McCollum. Gets it back from Champagny. Now Marvin Bagley decides to drive it. Bumps into Stu, shot clock running out. He'll show and go on the baseline. And a hoop for Champagny. That was a very nice move. It was a hesitation move. And he froze. The defense of Isaiah Stewart got inside and was able to loft it. Very nice move. Asar Thompson. Pocket 10 for Ron Holland. He brought it down and took a little step. And now Collin for the walk. Detroit settles down there and back to Dennis Jenkins earlier on a pass attempt that should have been a shot. The British 6-7 Champagny with a bump. 23-18. The Pistons lead it. Closing moments, first quarter. McCollum down the lane. Had to force that one up. An awkward position, nearly made it anyways. Pistons boarded. Tobias to the baseline against Corey Kispert. Jenkins goes back to Tobias. They like that matchup. Now a double team. Jenkins gets it, drives it, and delivers the deuce. Running Glasser for Dennis Jenkins gives him 4. It's 25-18. A swipe by the Pistons. Jenkins to Tobias. He'll go right through Kispert. Guns it off the glass, and that one goes. Another thing I like about that play, Dennis Jenkins gave the ball up earlier. He gave Tobias the ball and allowed him to make his own decision. Going against the single defender instead of holding it like a lot of guards would have done there. Good observation, Gregory. I know you love it when guys give it up early. Here he is. Marvin Bagley missing from the lane. Asar Thompson, the forecourt. We have 20 seconds to play in the first. On 5 seconds different shot clock to game clock. Davey Bickershap up to call a play. Driving is Asar. Pass batted. With 3.1 on the clock, it's out of bounds to the Pistons. Fifth Pistons will get it with 3.1 here. Jazz Lanier in the game. Inbounds to Tobias. Short from the corner. Pistons get it back. Paul Reed fires as time runs out and fills it. A long deuce for Paul Reed, who had just...
What is up, everybody? And welcome back to the channel. If you're a Pistons fan, you are in the right place, because tonight was a good night. The Detroit Pistons absolutely dominated the Washington Wizards, securing a massive 119-98 victory on the road. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. It was a glimpse of what this young core is truly capable of, and honestly, it felt fantastic to watch. Let's get right into the stars of the show because you know who they are. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren. These two were simply on another level tonight. Let's start with our franchise cornerstone, Cade. He dropped an incredible 33 points, pulled down 8 rebounds, and dished out 7 assists. This was prime Cade Cunningham. He was aggressive, he was decisive, and he was in complete control of the offense from the opening tip. What I loved most about Cade's performance was his efficiency. He shot 13 of 25 from the field and was a perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He wasn't forcing anything. He was taking what the defense gave him and punishing them for it. He attacked the rim with purpose, getting easy layups and drawing fouls. His mid-range game was silky smooth, and he was orchestrating the pick and roll to perfection.